Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another edition of Awesome Calls Trading Live Recap Webinar. I'm AJ. For the next 5 minutes, I'll just kind of briefly go over what we did today. For us, Tesla, we pre-market an hour before the market opened, and then 10 minutes before the bell rang. I went over very specifics how I wanted the stock to get traded out today, and it turned out to be a wonderful trade. Um, Unfortunately, I could not. Um, I couldn't short the stock. And my platform at TD, and there's a few other platforms that won't let you short this stock. And these calls that I give, I can look at the call and I'm like, this is going to come down to 760, 770, and I just really want that stock. But man, I'll tell you, the money, both sides, you can make it short or you can make it long. And um, Tesla was a great trade today. It was gapping up over 49 points this morning. It was in play. I saw the stock popping no more than 820 at the opening bell. And then once it hit 820, I figured it would come all the way down and sell off to 760 and maybe a tad under bottom curl. And then the great dark side, he saw it starting to pop around that 755, 760 range, and he called it 777 to 779, and the stock paid off. And it actually went to 784, I believe it was. So it was a really good. It was really just nice. It was a nice trade where I don't think anybody really got hurt on it. If you understood it, some people made 3,000, 4,000 on the trade, which John did. It was incredible, and I believe the great Noel did over 1,100 bucks. I love trading Tesla. I love it. Once it starts to run, I'm just in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. It's just kind of my thing, and I love it. I even played it when I got back in the room. But uh, there was a piece out that Google may want to buy at 1,500 a share, so that's obviously going to push the stock a little bit more. So for us, from a basic standpoint, from a trade, 820 pop at the open and a 760 pullback. That's a $60 play. Bottom curl and long it, and here is the trade on Tesla. Pinpoint action 820. It hit 819.99 on Tesla, and it came all the way down to 760 right there. Found a base around 755, 760 curl, and went all the way up to 786. Very good call. Very good trade. A lot of rooms won't trade Tesla, traders, and their excuses are not so much. Um, I've heard some of the most craziest responses as to why they won't trade it in a room. Really comes down to expertise. They just don't have enough trading experience themselves as individuals for them to be leaders in a room, and this is why they avoid stocks that they don't know how to read. And a lot of people out there portray themselves as the best technical traders, and oh, look at me and come join my chat room. But when you give them a Tesla call, I don't think anyone calls it better than Awesome Calls. And we do it from a fundamental and a technical aspect. And this one was just right on the money. I mean, to 820 pop. I didn't say 825. I did not say 830. I didn't even range it. I said 820 and 819.99. I don't think you can get any better than that. And then a pullback to 760. What more do you want? I mean, 60 up, 60 down, and what, 25 up? It's an $85 trade, 85 per share. The next one we did was Apple. This was on CNN reporting that they might have some issues on one of the productions places, and for me, it was a buying opportunity to buy the weakness. And I called for 318 pop at the open, and ended up hitting 318.92 right at the open big bell from 314.50. Nice breakout and just ran. Apple was a really good call. Just had to understand it, why it was down, and once you understood that, you were able to play the trade. Bib, another great call that we did today. This was a 10-point trade. These are all 10, 20, 30-point trades, traders. I mean, they're just, they're just a bundle of love, So this one, Bib was down at 329 because Eli Lilly was having issues on their Alzheimer's drug, and but they're not Bib, so I called for a long at 330, 331, and the stock ran all the way up to $339 a share. The next one we did was Myrna, which was short. This was pre-market. It was sitting at 25 this morning. I wanted 23 and under. Myrna delivered just that. Gave us $22.38 on a sell-off before it legged up back over 23. So it was a great trade. The next one we did was ADV. This was a wonderful trade today. If you were in our chat room, all you had to do was follow the notes. And ADVM, I believe, was up on a phase 2 or something like that. Anyway, I read the news. Once I understood the news, I was calling for a pull at the open to 1075, then a pop to 14, and a scale in short for an all-day fade to 12 and under. And you can see it just hit 12, and it should, and in the next day or two, it should be back under 11, and completely just sell off. This was a great trade. If you were long the stock, you did very good. Actually, I traded it long. It was kind of like it was really whipsawing. Every pop got dumped real easy, but I was able to get on the right side of it, make a few bucks. I mean, it wasn't like a pure winner for me. I wish I could have stayed it long term. A lot of times, when I run a room, I don't have the luxury of sitting on a stock because you have to understand when I take a position of something, I got 90 questions on 50 different stocks. Okay, should I long here, short here, whatever I do. So, and it's like a Christmas tree in here. It's like I got blinking lights all over the place. I don't have the luxury you have to just watch a stock, watch it break out, and just run with it. I make my money as quick as I can, as fast as I can. I do it live in front of everyone, and then I'm done. I just kind of okay. Then I can focus on the room, unless I see a great alert or a dark side calls something, or Janny calls something, or Adam News or Dave the Trader. So, but I don't have that luxury. But a really nice one we did too was Mayoff was a nice short this morning. Mayoff was popping on just ridiculous news. We were at the 15 area, and I wanted a 13 and under. The stock hit 1263. Again, fundamentally, it's all about the news to me when I look at it and why the stock should collapse. And if you look at the opening bell, uh, right here, even right here, you could have took short 1440 and still banked almost a point and a half to the downside. Oh, Mayoff, that was a really good one. Short sellers, small cap short sellers had a field day in here today. I want to give props to this gentleman named Jay in our room. It's an honor to have him. I think he is an annual client. Jay did really good on this trade. I'll show it to you right here, and I just think people should give him props. JK, 4 top stocks. He went after VTVT. He took the notes. There's his screen. He took a share here, about 3,000 shares. He made $1,500 in profit. He covered right around here. I was calling the stock. So if you're in a small cap room and they're really, hey, look how great we are. Look how great. Every day I provide these type of trades. You just have to come in here. And what I do is I line them up for you. I tell you how to trade them, what to look for. And on this particular stock, I told it was our number one pick. I said, watch it pop at 420 at the open and fade to 3. That's it. There's your trade. And again, it's all about the news. The news tells me to short the stock. And if you look at the 420 open, there's the 420 open, and there's the fade to 3, and it hit $3.03. 5,000 shares, you made over $6,000 on this trade because you know where the stock is going to go. That's the beauty of our room. And then one last trade, Beyond. Beyond was a wonderful trade. Another big cap stock. Loved it. The trade was simple. The stock was gapping up. I could not find any news on the stock whatsoever. So I just simply called for a short down to 117 and under, bottom curl, and long to 120. Stock ended up going to 122. I just, I this is my only losing trade today. I could not. I kept chasing it because one thing about Beyond I've learned is, either you're in it and you win it, or if you're in it and it tops off, it really pulls. And I just kept. I first got green, and then I got green, then I got the other G word, greedy. I went green. I nailed it right here. I got green. I was excited, and then I thought, okay, I'm going to break this 121. I could sense it was going to break. I just got in too early, and it just pulled, and I basically gave back my money because I sized in up here and gave it back, and then I became red. Then I tried it a couple more times, and then when I really wanted to play it off this breakout right here, I just got hesitant, but it did push to 122. That would have been all my money right there. So, hey, win some, you lose some. But the call was great. I mean, if I had just focused on my call and not worried about scalping it, because I tend to do that because I'm running the room, then the call was simple. Beyond was just, it was laid out just perfect. right here. I'll show it to you. Beyond. Gap fill to 117 and under, and then go to 122. I mean, come on. I mean, okay, just okay, let's just say you're new to the room. Okay, I'm going to long at 117, and then I'm going to sell at 122. 117, 122. I mean, I can't. I mean, just wow. This is a great room. Just follow the notes, and it's just like it's just perfect. Anyway, hey, that is today's video recap, and I want to welcome the new about 18 new monthly subscribers to our room, and of course Robert upgraded to annual as you saw. Uh, it's it's amazing at what we do in here, and word is continuing to get out. You're the voice of Awesome Calls. Every tweet, every message out there is telling traders this is the room. And more importantly, it's not just a room, um, it's a place to learn. And that's really what the emphasis of Awesome Calls. Hey, that is an awesome call, but if you really thought about it, it's more like training. It's like you're in a college at a professor level where you're really learning the game. And it's a really great craft to learn, but you need to learn from someone who's been there, for a long time and understand how to read through the stocks. And I feel like I fit that profile perfect for a lot of people in this world of day trading. And I help them. And when I see them, their stocks, and they do well, and their P&Ls go up, it makes it a joy because it's so rewarding to watch people take and learn from what you teach them and become successful. 17 chat rooms have been developed from our room, and that should tell you something. I don't think any other room other than Tim Sykes. Um, because Tim Sykes, say what you will about the gentleman, he brought day trading to the world. I mean, you know, he really did. And there's a lot of great people in my room that came from him. I never came from the Sykes world. I didn't start with penny stocks. I kind of probably why I lost so much to begin with, but I didn't come from that world. I came from a different type of world, and you know, I came from the rougher world, I guess, But, Sykes has generated, a lot of people have their own rooms now. And I'm kind of like that alter ego of him because the people that have grown from here to 17, 18 chat rooms, they're all trading stocks like what I do. And I don't trade just penny stocks, even though I can trade them all day. It's not my forte. I mean, it is how I say it's not like I'm going to simply just focus 100% energy on a $2 stock all day long. It's just not what I do. I want to be able to have it. The way I look at Awesome Calls is that you have to learn everything. I want you to know everything. I don't want there anything that you don't know, and that's really what's important to me. So, all right. So, other than that, thank you so much. God bless all of you, and I love you all. So I will see you all on tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Can't wait to do it all over again tomorrow. Bye bye.